A very warm welcome to the channel. Today we are going to do a video on Ancient Assam History MCQ. In the last video we have discussed the important topics of Ancient Assam History. We have tried to discuss each and every important point. We have tried to find out all the probable questions that can be asked. If you have not gone through that video, please go through that video before proceeding in this video. This will help you in understanding what questions can be asked from Ancient Assam History. Okay, let's begin. The first question. The ruins of Vismagnagar belongs to which dynasty? Option A, Ahom Kingdom. Option B, Sutia Kingdom. Option C, Kus Kingdom. Option D, Kasari Kingdom. The answer is Sutia Kingdom. If you remember, in the last video we have discussed about a King Bhismak whose capital was located in the present-day Hodia region. And we also know that Sutia Kingdom has its origin in the Hodia Kingdom. So you can relate both of them. So the answer will be Sutia Kingdom. If you remember properly, Bhismak was the father of Rukmini, who got married to Lord Krishna. Okay. Next question. Who was the earliest known king of ancient Assam? Option A, Mahiranga Danava. Option B, Hatakasura. Option C, Sambarasura. Option D, Ratnasura. If you remember, the first known dynasty of ancient Assam was Danava dynasty, and the founder of the dynasty was Mihiranga Danava. Okay, so the answer will be A, Mihiranga Danava. Just remember, whenever reading any dynasty, always remember the first ruler, that is the one who has established the dynasty, and the last ruler. Okay, so the last ruler of Danava dynasty was Ghatakasura. Okay, he was killed by Naraka, who established the Asura dynasty, taking the name Narakasura. Okay, now next question. Ulubari copper plates, Uttarbari Grant and Nagaon Grant are the records belonging to the time of option A, Tyaga Singha, option B, Brahmapala, option C, Balavarman III, option D, Devapala. The answer is Balavarman. He belonged to the Varman dynasty. So the next question is, Pragjyotispur is also known as option A, city of Eastern astrology, B, city of mountains, C, city of Eastern architecture, option D, city of rivers. Pragjyotispur is modern day Guwahati, and it was the capital of Varman dynasty. Okay, so there may be an additional question like Pragjyotispur was the capital of which dynasty? There can be Danava dynasty, option may be Asura dynasty, C option may be Varman dynasty. So the correct answer will be Varman dynasty. Pragjyotispur is derived from Sanskrit name in which Prag means east and Jyotisa means light. So it was the land of Eastern light, that is city of Eastern astrology. Okay, so the answer is city of Eastern astrology. Next question. The king of Kamrupa who cultivated friendship with Harshavardhana. If you have gone through the previous video, it is a very easy question. So the answer is option D, Bhaskar Varman. Bhaskar Varman is a very important figure from ancient Assam. From exam point of view, please go through it again and again. Okay, he had very close relationship with Harshavardhana. Both of them formed an alliance in order to attack Goda, and with the help of Harshavardhana, Bhaskar Varman defeated Sasanka, yes, and recaptured Pundravardhana. Okay, he also went to the religious assembly organized by Harshavardhana in 643 AD. Okay. These are some important questions, important topics, important points from which many number of questions can be asked. Next question. Digholi Pukhuri in Guwahati is associated with option A, Harjara Varman, B, Naraka, C, Bhagadatta, D, Bhaskar Varman. The answer is Bhagadatta. Now, Bhagadatta belonged to which dynasty? He belonged to Asura dynasty or Bhoma dynasty. Bhoma or Asura dynasty. Now, who established this dynasty? It was established by Narakasura or Naraka. Okay, you get the name of Bhagadatta mentioned in Mahabharata, in which he led the armies of Kirata against Pandava, fighting for Kaurava. Okay, he gave his daughter Bhanumati. He had a daughter named Bhanumati, whom he gave in marriage to Duryodhana. That's why he fought as a alliance with Kauravas. He had an huge army of elephants. That was one of the big criteria of Bhagadatta in Mahabharata war. He was known as the Lord of Elephants. Next question. The title of Kumara Raja was associated with option A, Harjara Varman, option B, Pushya Varman, option C, Bhagadatta, option D, Bhaskar Varman. The answer is Bhaskar Varman. He was known as Kumara Raja because he didn't get married. Okay. Now, out of this, Pushya Varman is also important. How he is important? He was the founder of Varman dynasty. Okay. Pushya Varman. Next question. The ambassador sent by Bhaskar Varman to Harshavardhana was named A. Meghadut, B. Hangasavega, C. Varuna, D. Vayu. The answer is Hangavasega. We have discussed this in our previous video. Please go through that. The circumference of Kamrupa according to Hwuen-sung was option A 100 miles, option B 1000 miles, option C 1700 miles, option D 1400 miles. The answer is 1700 miles. Hwuen-sung also gave many other information regarding Kamrupa, like the people were mostly of Mongoloid origin. He mentioned two main trees in Guwahati, that is Kamrupa. One was jackfruit. Find out the name of the other tree. This is an exercise for you. Read which were the two trees which were mostly seen by Hwuen-sung in Kamrupa. Okay. Now, when he said that circumference of Kamrupa is 1700 miles, it gives you an idea of the extent of Kamrupa. It is beyond the modern day Assam. It extended to the foothills of Himalayas in the north up to the sea in the south. This was so because Bhaskar Varmana captured Pundravardhana and got an access to the sea. So he had a huge kingdom to rule. Next question. Hwuen-sung mentions which famous port in the Bay of Bengal to be under Bhaskar Varman. It's a continuation to the previous question. As I have said, the kingdom of Kamrupa extended to the sea after the capture of Pundravardhana. So which port belonged to Bhaskar Varman? Option A, Visakhapatnam, option B, Chittagong, option C, Tamralipti, D, Kolkata. So the answer is Tamralipti. This is a very important port. It is mentioned many times in Indian history also. A question on Tamralipti was also asked in APSC. So this is a very important port of ancient India. Next question. Capital of Salastambha dynasty was in option A, Pragjyotispur, option B, Kamrup, option C, Saraideo, option D, Harupeshwar. We have discussed about Salastambha dynasty. Who established this dynasty? Salastambha dynasty. It was established by Avanti Varman. Salastambha dynasty was established by Avanti Varman. This is just a revision of our previous video. Okay. The capital of Salastambha dynasty was in Harupeshwara. Okay. Next question. The title of Lord of Mecha was associated with A. Salastambha, B. Pushyavarman, C. Bhagadatta, D. Bhaskar Varman. The answer is Salastambha. Okay. This is a continuation to the previous question. The other important kings of Salastambha dynasty were Harshadeva and Harjara Varman. Okay. And the permanent capital of this dynasty was Pragjyotispura. that is Guwahati. Okay. First king of Kamrup to perform Ashwamedha. This is a very important question. Options are Vajradatta, V. Pushyavarman, C. Ratnapala, D. Bhaskarvarman. The answer is Vajradatta. To which dynasty did he belong? He belonged to Varman dynasty. Okay. He belonged to Varman dynasty. What is Ashwamedha? This is a ritual of extension of one's territory involving a horse. Okay. This is done by mostly the Aryan kings of the ancient India. So that's all for today. These are the MCQs that we have discussed. This is just to give an idea the kind of questions that can be asked from ancient Assam history. There are many other questions which we will be discussing subsequently. We will be also doing a weekly video on MCQs. That weekly video on MCQs will involve MCQs from different subjects, just to give you an idea. Every week we will be releasing that video. That's all. Thank you for today.